Hi guys, look at how much snow is out my window today. It's pretty early for this, but I figured what a great time to actually do a DIY for my tree. So that's what we're gonna do today, and this weather's perfect for it. Okay everybody, this is possibly some of the things that you might want to use for your DIY today. We are making cotton balls ornaments for your tree, and what you're going to need for sure is something round for your base, and you could use leftover ornaments that you want to recycle. It doesn't matter as long as it's round and it's the size you want. I'm using these baseballs. They're for kids, and they're just plastic. They're really light and plastic, and you get 3 in a package, and I got these from the Dollar Tree, and they did have like the golf ball ones, which are smaller and you get more in them, but I just picked up this size because I want mine fairly fairly good size. Okay, so I got those, and I picked up 2 packages, and it all depends on how many ornaments you would like to make for your tree. Okay, so you're going to definitely need those of some type, and then I picked up this puff ball. I guess it's yarn, and you get that much in it, and it's got these little balls, and to me they look like little cotton balls, so that's why I got this. You could use cotton balls if that's what you want to do. I'm just going to use this and cut the string off, and I will show you how to use that. So you will need one of these if you decide to use this. You can get these in any brand. You might want to, if you're going to do big ornaments or more ornaments. I'm just going to do 6. I usually like a pair of ornaments in 4 to 6, so I'm going to do 6, and we'll see how far I get with this. I might have to buy another one. Okay, so you're going to need that. You're going to need a glue gun and some glue sticks, scissors, possibly a paintbrush, and possibly some paint, possibly some tacks. I might use tacks to tack on my string to hang them on the tree for your hanger. Possibly. I'm not sure if we're going to use those. And same with the paint. We might need to paint over these if they go into the ball. We might need to paint over it so you don't see it through if you have any little spaces. And you're going to need some pine cones. I just picked these ones out of my yard. I got a few of those. So you're going to need some pine cones. Doesn't matter what shapes or size, okay? And then you are going to want something to hang your ornaments to the tree. So I'm possibly going to use this ribbon. You could use ribbon, you could use twine. It really is up to you what you want to use. So possibly I might use this. Okay, so I think we went over the supplies that you're going to need for this, and possibly something to put your paint in. But that's about it, okay? So now that you have the supply list, let's get started. Okay everyone, I'm sorry I didn't get this recorded, I thought my camera was on, but it wasn't. But anyways, I chose to use twine instead of the ribbon. I was going to use the ribbon, but then it has gold, so I don't really want gold in my tree this year. So I used the twine, and all you're going to do is make sure you have enough twine to hang over the branches, plus a little, because you're going to tie a knot. All I did was tie a knot in the string, made a loop, tied a knot, I trimmed it, tied a knot, and then I took my tack and just put it in like that, and then put some glue on it. And I suggest putting a little glue on the ball because I didn't think of that, and then I just added some glue around it later, which made it kind of bulky. So I would make sure you have enough glue underneath and on the ball. And then just, they come with these balls come with a little hole in the top, so it makes it perfect. But the hole was a little too big for my tack, so I just used the hot glue and put it on that way. You don't have to use tacks. You could just glue it or whatever way you want to do it. But that's how I did mine. Okay, so now that we got that done, you're going to want to trim all your little balls off ahead. I just did this many to show you what I'm going to do here. I left a little bit at the ends because I found when I cut the ends too short, it kind of frayed and like they were starting to fall apart. So just a suggestion to you too. So I'm just going to glue these all on, and then I'm going to use my pine cones to make the little stems in between, because I think this is going to be the easiest way and fastest way. So what I'm going to do is just put some glue down and add the balls. Okay? And you're going to kind of decide how you want these to lay out a little bit too as you go. You kind of want them like close together as well. Okay, so let me just decide here. Like that maybe, and just keep going. And you're going to want to do like in pairs of 4. That's what I would do. And you can like push these in as you go too, to make it the way you think a cotton stem would look. Like that. I'm trying to hide this string as I go. So then I'm going to start over here too, on this side. Just gonna put a new glue stick in. Sorry guys. There, and I think I'm just going to go around like this for the top. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing here, but it's pretty simple, really. And then you can just move these, like if you don't think you got it in the right spot, just like that's the good part about it. It's flexible with the little balls. And you just move them. And I don't think it's going to matter. I just want to kind of push them in. I don't think it's going to matter that with these little ends on there, because I don't think you're going to see them. And you can always trim them up later, I think. So that would be fine. Okay, so now I'm going to go this way. And I don't think it's going to take that long to do the little fluffy balls on them. I don't think that part's going to take a lot of time. I think doing the little stems could, but again, I don't know. So I'm making this for the first time with you. So I have not made one of these ahead. You know, I should have, I could have. But we're doing this together. Okay? So, I'm gonna add when you do the stems, you're probably going to add the stems wherever you think they probably should be. That's probably what I'm going to do. You're just going to want to, like, if you can see, I hope you can see, you're just going to want to make sure they're kind of close together and just keep going around the whole thing. You can move them till they dry, like that. I think it's going to look cute. And like I said, don't worry about these little pieces. I think we can hide them, or we can probably cut them off or trim them off or something. So don't worry about that. Especially right now, I wouldn't worry about that. So now I'm hoping this looks like cotton stems once it's all done. Like I said, I never made one of these, so this was just an idea I had in the store and thought I would make a video on it and we could do it together. You could do this as you watch a Christmas movie or TV or listen to music, some Christmas music, Christmas movie, Christmas show on TV, anything like that. To pass the time, you could just work on this as you go, and it wouldn't take that long once you while you're watching a movie. It will go quick, and it's not really taking that long, as you can see. It's going fairly fast. Okay, so just keep going. I might pause the video and finish this up and come back and we'll do the stems, show you what this looks like, and we'll do the stems. So okay, I'll see you in a bit. So this is what it looks like, okay guys? I'm going to show you before I pause. I think it looks pretty good, especially once you get the stems. I don't have them all cut out yet, but there's some. I think it's going to look fairly good. Okay, I'm going to pause and I'll be back. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay guys, I'm back. To this point, I'm almost done, and I think it looks pretty good. Let me just do some more here to show you. Show you the end here of this part. And guys, this really didn't take me that long, and I cut mine as I went. If you had these already cut, this wouldn't probably take you long at all. So just wanted to let you know that. Now, I didn't get this yarn stuff with the balls. I didn't get this stuff, sorry, I got glue there. I didn't get this stuff at the Dollar Tree, but I did see they did have yarn at the Dollar Tree. Now, it's possible that you could get this at the Dollar Tree. I just didn't get mine there, and plus when I went to buy these balls, I had it in mind of making what I was going to use them for, but making Christmas ornaments out of them, but I didn't know what I was making at that point. So I found this stuff here at I'm pretty sure I got this at Walmart, but don't quote me on that because I could be wrong. But I know you can get this stuff anywhere where you can get wool and stuff like that. I'm sure Walmart has it. So yeah, I didn't get it at Dollar Tree. I just want to let you know that, so that you're not saying the Dollar Tree doesn't have it. Okay, so so you're not expecting it to be there and it's not. Just wanted to, I'm sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure out where to put these and talk to you at the same time. But yeah, I didn't get it there, so. And I wasn't even sure if this stuff was going to work for this, but now that I'm making this, I'm thinking this was a great idea to use this stuff, because it's soft. For one, it's so soft, and for another, I think it looks pretty close to cotton. So I'm thinking this was a great idea, and I'm thinking this is going to turn out okay. So if this turns out okay, you'll be seeing this video, and if this don't, you won't be seeing this video. I'll come up with something else, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna work, and I'm pretty sure I'm liking it already. And I don't even got the stems done. brown parts. And if you didn't want to use it as a cotton decoration, like a cotton stem decoration, you could use this as just a fluffy decor ball for your tree as well. You wouldn't have to use this as a cotton stem decoration, but that's what I'm using it for because I'm going with the farmhouse look this year. Look at that, guys. Oh, I got this glue all over my fingers. But yeah, I'm liking that. That's cute. Okay, so we got that part completed, and that's what it looks like. Now, like I said, these little spots you could go around later and trim them off, and I may just leave them. I'm not too picky on that, but we'll see after. But yeah, I'm going to pause now, and I'm going to get my pine cones ready, and then I'll be back to show you how to do this. We'll do that together, and I think it's gonna look good. And I suggest that you probably get all your pine pieces ready and your little balls ready ahead so that you don't have to stop and keep doing it that way. I just did it this way because I wasn't even sure if it was going to work for us, and that's the reason why I did that. Okay. One suggestion I have with these, sometimes these will like shrink up when they're outside in the cool weather or whatever. If you bring these in and put them in a spot where it's nice and warm by your heater or a warm place, these will open up for you a little, like they'll expand a little bit, and it makes it a lot easier to get them off. Mine isn't right now because I just brought mine in a little while ago that I had outside. But that's just a suggestion for you. And always remember to protect your table. That's why I got the board there, because this hot glue is like, it's horrible for sticking to everything. Okay, so that's what that looks like, guys, and I'll be back in a few minutes once I get these ready for the next step. Okay, see you in a few minutes. Okay guys, so I got some of this of the pine pieces peeled off. This is gonna take a while, I'm not gonna lie, and it is quite messy. Okay, so let's get started with this. I'm going to show you how to do this, and then I'll pause and come back at, well, like once I got some more done or near that, or the whole thing done, I'm not sure. I'll probably come back in between. So all I'm going to do is just I think I'm just going to see where the little middles are, like there's a little spots in between where they meet up, and I'm just going to take some glue, not too big an amount, you don't want it to show, and then take a piece and just stuff her in there. Like that. That's a fairly big piece, so you probably could use a small one on that. And then I'm just going to, like, what you want to do is count 4, and you want to remember when you are putting these balls on to kind of go in like 4s, at least somewhat, so that they look like the cotton stems. Now you could take a picture and look and see how cotton stems look, or if you have some cotton stems, you could use that as a reference of how they look. Whoops, it's hot. Okay, like I'm gonna go like that, and then as you can see, there's like, I'm gonna use that as my 4, and I'm just going to go around and you can like arrange them the way you think they should look. And I would do that before you put any glue down, just so that you can see how it's going to look ahead before you actually put the glue in there, and then you're stuck with it. Okay, so like that, and then find another piece, and you can kind of like decide which pieces are gonna look best. And just keep going. Now, I would recommend doing all your, like I said, all your cutting of the pine cones, the little ball pieces, all ahead of time. I just didn't, because I was just winging it, but I would suggest doing that. I don't want to get too much glue, and I kind of did there, but you can see what I'm doing here is I'm just taking pieces, trying to get some smaller pieces and some bigger pieces to kind of go in there. And you could always like trim probably these pieces too if they looked too long and don't look, or push them way into as far as you can. So that's how it's starting to look. And you could just arrange these as you go too. Okay, so keep going, do that, and this one looks a little too big for the middle, but keep going, do that, and come back and we'll see where we're at. Okay, I'm going to keep working on this and show you what it looks like. Okay, keep working. Okay guys, I'm back again. This is what it's looking like, and I think I'm pretty much done. All you're really wanting to look for here, guys, is like spots where you see where 4 would be, and then, you know, like that looks like a stem right there, like a cotton stem right there, and there, you know, like just you want to put them where you know, where you think sets of 4 would be, to make it look like they're all bunched together and the stems are sticking out here and there. I may go around and just check spots, but as of now, I think I'm done. I didn't do middles because that would be too much. So I didn't do in the middles. I just did outsides, and I think it looks really cute, guys. I get up close and you can see how it looks, and you could trim these little brown pieces if you got some sticking out too far, like mine's kind of far out, so I'm gonna probably trim mine up, and that's just as simple as just taking a pair of scissors and, you know, trimming them up. And I might do that because mine's a little bit far out because I couldn't get them shoved in there very far, so keep that in mind as well. And I'm really liking them. I think they look great, and I might go around and just make sure I got enough of the brown pieces in the right spots. But I just wanted to show you what it would look like and complete this video for you, and we get an early start on our Christmas decorating and crafts. I will have lots more. I'm just got to come up with some ideas, and I hope you like this one. If you make this one, let me know how it turned out for you, or like share yours as well. We'd love to see them. And I hope you enjoyed. And I'm just gonna say I really do like these little balls as the cotton, because it looks like cotton. It's real fluffy, and it also looks kind of snowy, so I'm loving how that actually turned out for me. Let me know what you think, and let me know what kind of theme you're doing on your tree this year. I'd love to hear what everybody's doing on their tree. Like I said, I'm going with rustic farmhouse kind of look, so that's why I thought this would be a great one to make. I want to do some other ornament ideas. I just gotta come up with some, and I'm really pleased with it, how it turned out, and I hope you like it as well. So that's all for today. I hope you try it, and I hope it turns out good for you. And if you like my idea and you like to see more ideas, don't forget to subscribe, please, because that really helps me, and like my video, because that really helps me out, and it helps me judge if you like my videos and I'm doing okay and you'd like to see more. So and it helps me keep going. Okay, guys, so give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and look for more videos because I plan on doing some more. Okay, have a good day, and I'll see you again. Bye.